Sixers fans, welcome back. 20-point victory tonight against a brutally terrible Houston Rockets team. But you know what? We got the job done the exact way that we should have gotten it done. Kind of an iffy first half, but Joel Embiid is the best player in the NBA right now. I don't think there's any debate behind that. He is playing some of the best basketball he has ever played. He had a 30-point triple-double, 30-point plus triple-double, I want to say. First guy since Charles Barkley in the 80s to have 30, 15, and 10. That's unreal. Literally unreal. Embiid is playing at such an extremely high level. He had 31, 15, and 10. And there is so much I want to talk about, but I'm feeling good, so I'm going to make a good video here, guys. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. I almost got 1,000 subscribers for last year, but it's okay. You know what I mean? The goal now is 2K. 2K, ladies and gentlemen. I believe we can get that done by next January. I don't know about you, but I'm going to be pushing out a lot of content this year. I'm going to try and stay creative. I'm going to try and keep this ish fresh. So let's climb together, ladies and gentlemen. 20-point win, 133 points for the Dan Burke Philadelphia 76ers. And there's a couple things I want to say. One, Tobias Harris, the guy is a trash can as of late and has the audacity to scream at the crowd and tell us not to effing clap because he made a bucket. Dude, you deserve to get booed sometimes. Like, I don't understand. I love Tobias Harris. I do. I think he's an awesome human being. I'll never not believe that. No matter where he is, if he's in Philadelphia or any other city, I want nothing but success and happiness for that man. I want to put that out first. But I can never understand when athletes don't understand boos. Like, I don't understand an athlete who wants to be coddled and wants to be handed everything and only being told nice things. There's a level of accountability that athletes have to have in order to succeed and in order to be great. And getting booed is literally the smallest version of accountability that you have to learn to live with. I don't understand why some athletes have such a hard time dealing with it. It doesn't make sense to me. I don't understand why so many fan bases have such a hard reputation for booing. Like, dude, I'm not going to cheer you for when you're going 3 for 15 for 4 nights in a row, making the exact same mistakes. And you know what it is about Paul Reed that the Philadelphia 76ers fan base loves so much? It's the fact that there is 52 seconds left in an NBA game that we are winning by 20 points. And Paul Reed is diving on the court, giving 100% effort on every single play. He'll miss a layup. There's a huge fast break for the Rockets. He comes down and absolutely pins the layup against the backboard. That is the purest form of hustle that you can possibly imagine. Paul Reed will never get booed from Sixers fans because he is 100% effort on every single play. That's what it is that the Sixers fan base deserves and expects out of guys. We don't expect a guy like Tobias Harris, as of the last 2 weeks now, to miss every single shot that he takes and then has the audacity to put his hands up and complain like there was supposed to be a foul called. Dude, strap up your bootstraps and work harder. Be better. He's doing one of two things, and I've said this before and I'm going to say it again. There are one of two problems going on with Tobias Harris right now. One, the fact that he is either not trying to get better. He is not trying in practice to get better. Or two, which I find probably more likely, he is so incapable of translating what he is doing in practice into the game because this man makes the exact same mistakes on every single play. His lack of offensive awareness is so detrimental to this Sixers offense. It's extraordinary. I mean, we miss so many open shots, so many open looks because he catches the ball at the top of the key with Seth Curry wide open for 3, and he takes at least the second 2 seconds to react to what the hell is going on. Dude, you gotta make a decision. You gotta either pass the ball or shoot the goddamn basketball because he is so unconfident in his game right now. It is absolutely killing him, and it is so as clear as day to everybody. That's why he's getting booed, because it's embarrassing. It's embarrassing. The 76ers should not be losing games right now, like at all. There should never be a point in time where when Embiid is playing at this level that the Sixers lose. It's impossible to me. He is extraordinary. I think Embiid seriously has a chance to be the greatest Sixer of all time. Like, his peak may be the greatest Sixer peak ever up until now. Not including Will Chamberlain, because that dude played in, like, the 1700s against guys who were, like, 5'4". It's not a thing. It's just... I start NBA statistics after the Chamberlain era because that was unfair. The dude averaged 55 points a game in a season. That's not a real person. That guy's, he's a myth. He doesn't exist. He's Babe Ruth. I don't care. Embiid is literally doing things I've never seen before, and the fact that we are ever close to an opponent is mind-boggling. It's really mind-boggling. I also want to talk about Dan Burke for a second, because I didn't get to talk about it in my last video, but there are things to be said. Dan Burke, as long as you play Isaiah Joe as much as you did tonight, you have my vote for the head coaching job. That's it. That's Isaiah Joe is an absolute dead-eye, lethal specialist that I have been begging to get more time for the last 2 years now, because he has the prettiest jump shot on the entire team, and that includes Seth Curry. Isaiah Joe has the prettiest jump shot on this team. No debate, no argument, hands down. Isaiah Joe is an absolute shooter, and he put on a freaking performance tonight. He was lethal from three. I want to say he either made 4 or 5 threes, and bro, put the man in. Play that guy as much as you can, because he is a dead eye. A dead eye. It's so hard for a kid like Isaiah Joe to be getting spot minutes, 4 minutes here, 8 minutes 3 games later, no minutes for the next 2 weeks, like Doc Rivers plays him, and expect him to shoot at a high percentage from three. It doesn't work like that. That's like calling on for a pinch hitter in his first game after 9 games not playing in the bottom of the 13th inning and just expecting him to get on base or getting a hit. Dude, the guy is cold. The guy is clearly cold. He hasn't warmed up. The dude's not playing. You're just 46 minutes into a game throwing him in there and then getting pissed that he's missing shots. Dude, that's you gotta give this man some wiggle room. And I am extremely excited the fact that Matisse Thybulle's out and the fact that Tyrese Maxey's out. It gives Isaiah Joe more of a blanket to play with. It gives him more of a net to fall if he messes up, because he realizes he's not going to be having to look around his shoulder every 10 seconds because Doc Rivers is probably yelling at him. Dan Burke understands how good Isaiah Joe is. At least tonight he did, because that kid was special. He is special. Furkan Korkmaz too. Whatever. Had a good game, I guess. Double-double. Congratulations. This Sixers team, without Ben Simmons, is a 4 seed, I think, at least in this Eastern Conference. The way Embiid is playing right now, dude, there is not a single team in the NBA that I expect to lose to. He is generational. I think more than anything, this video should just be like, dude, appreciate this. Appreciate this moment of Embiid. Appreciate what you're watching him do, because there may never be another player like him that comes across our team ever again. And it says a lot to me. It says a lot, man. It shows how good he is at every single possible facet of the game of basketball. Embiid is elite. He might be the greatest Sixer of all time. And I know a lot of you are going to be like Dr. J or Charles Barkley or Allen Iverson. I think Embiid is the most dominant Philadelphia 76er in the history of post-Wilt Chamberlain era. Let's enjoy the win, guys. Peace.